Hey guys, so welcome back to the 30-day reset. Today is day one of the nourish phase. So it's the third set. It's the third phase in this 30-day reset, this 30-day cleanse. For those of you who found me on YouTube, we're doing this over at Oil This by Jenny. It's a private Facebook group where you can join for total free education on using essential oils. And then this month we're doing a lot of supplementation, right? The supplements have botanicals in them, lots of essential oils to help digest the nutrients better, the botanicals better. They found that when you couple it with essential oils, which are so soluble and get into every single cell in your body, it really helps to just absorb and be bioavailable, right? So all those nutrients are available to every part of your body. So today, on the first day of the nourish phase, I wanted to talk to you about how you nourish. And so yesterday, in the last day of the detox, we actually talked about how to nourish and why to nourish. But today is step one that has helped me, and it's called The Miracle Morning. So this is a book that was actually written by Hal Elrod, Halelrod. And the miracle morning, and a lot of different success coaches have done this in different ways, but he really popularized this idea of the miracle morning, which is you have to have an essential time for yourself every single morning. This could mean 15 minutes, this could mean 30 minutes, this could be 45, but the miracle morning is typically an hour. And this will be comprised of all the things that you love to do to set your mind straight. And some of them might not be something that you're jazzed about, but it's been proven to really get stuff out of your brain and get yourself ready for the day. So the first thing that I do in my miracle morning is, like we've been doing in the cleanse, besides all the brushing teeth and getting clean and all that, is the water, right? So besides all that, I sit down on this couch and I use an app. So there's a lot of different meditation apps. There's a lot of different ones. The one on the top of my head is the Insight Timer. It has a great timer. And you can have what's called interval bells along the way. So say you want to try 15 minutes, but you want a 5-minute interval and a 10-minute interval. You can do that. 5-minute you can just do, on your own. Sometimes I do 45 minutes, sometimes I do an hour, and I want 15-minute intervals just to remind me like I'm on the right track. So that's a great one. So if you have an hour, right, you have 15 minutes compartmentalized. So a great routine that I have found to be really helpful is about a 15-minute meditation. If you wanted to get all things in, 15-minute meditation. Then you do a 15-minute HIIT or yoga exercise, right? A lot of times, and if you guys were following my Facebook group, I mentioned Betty Rocker is somebody, a HIIT fitness coach that I follow. And her whole shtick is that you can do 15-minute workouts, like just bang them out, 15 minutes every single day, and it'll get you super, super results, right? So you might do meditation, you might do a 15-minute HIIT workout, you might do 15 minutes of stretching after, and then you might take 15 minutes in contemplation. What does that mean? That might mean just journaling, like what we call brain dumping or brain downloading, right? So anything that's in your head that you have to do for the day, you get out. Some people might read scripture. Some people might read, 15 minutes of success for the day, in terms of like learning something for us new every single day. So there's a lot of ways that you can design it, but what is it that you're going to do at the beginning of the day? Because otherwise we wake up frazzled. We wake up and go, I have all these things to do, right? And you never get that time back. You never give yourself that time again. So by the time you come home from work and you see the kids and the partner and you're like getting frustrated because you never had me time, you can always, always, always make sure that you have time for yourself. My coach has told me, she goes, all you have to do is decide. The only thing you have to do in the morning is decide it's going to be a joy-filled day, and set it up, plan it out so that you can have joy no matter what, no matter who puts you down, no matter what stuff comes your way, no matter, what thoughts that come up. You can just say, you know what, I'm not going to let that affect me. And the miracle morning I have found to be so powerful in doing that. Now, if some of you are wondering like, I don't even have that much time. Like I don't have any extra time in the morning. Like I get up at 5 and I make the breakfast and I do all the things and blah, blah, blah. it would be helpful if you started really planning your day out minute by minute, hour by hour. Some people just have this routine where, you know, they just do this, and they just know they have no time, and they know they have to get up at 5, and they know they have to do this, but they've never actually written down hour by hour what they do in the day, and they also don't have any goals, right? But if you're someone who wants to grow and you want to be nourished and you want to have more of a self-care practice, and maybe you want to start a side project, or you want to start a business, or you want to be an entrepreneur, we have to start planning our days, because if you don't, I'm going to say this wrong. If you don't, and just by saying I was going to say it wrong, then it'll happen. But those who plan to fail to plan to fail. Boom, got it. Right? So if you don't plan, then you're setting yourself up for failure. So what I do every day, and we're going to talk about this at the very end of the cleanse, right? So I'm not going to get into it now. But something I do every single Sunday is called the Sunday planning system. Now, I got this idea from Darren Hardy. Darren Hardy. Yeah. He's the Success Magazine. He was like the in charge of like the Success Magazine, interviewed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of successful people. So he's got it going on. But the Sunday planning system you can get by looking him up, putting your email in, and getting his information, seeing the video on how he plans and where he got this. And it's very, very cool. It's very cool. There's a quote here on it. He says, "The game is won before it begins if you plan to win." Okay, so this is something that he'll explain it in detail in the video. It's very cool. You should definitely watch it. But it's basically 3 categories. And so every Sunday night, and you can do this whenever your Sunday is, meaning if you're someone who works and like you have Monday, Tuesday off, it might be Tuesday night that you plan, right? So whatever works for you. But the goals 1, 2, and 3. And then this is more like a miscellaneous category, and he'll explain why he has these titles the way they do. But it's really sets me up. And then from there, at night, I can just, well, actually what I do is I'll put all these little things in my calendar. So this is what I want to get accomplished as a goal, as a goal, as a goal. But then I actually put the little tiny details that I wrote. Okay, what am I going to do Monday? What am I going to do Tuesday? What am I going to do Wednesday? Right? A lot of people who just kind of have clockwork jobs don't need to do it to that detail. But those of us who are entrepreneurs, or that you're trying to start a project towards entrepreneurialism, it's vital that you do this, because no one is saying, come on, Jenny, we need this project, we need this deadline. You have to be the ones to set it for yourself. So when you do it at night, okay, and you plan, you have it in your calendar, now you can just bang out that miracle morning, whether it's 15, 30, 45, or 60 minutes, and you can just stick to the plan, okay? But having that time for yourself in the morning is vital. Now we're going to go throughout the week. I'm going to show you some different routines, and I'm going to show you what I put in the diffuser, how I use the essential oils to do just that. And today, what I'm diffusing here, where is it? There's my little diffuser. I actually have spearmint and grapefruit. I had a friend over just a little bit ago, and she was like, what is that? It's like the most refreshing smell ever. And I'm actually pretty generous with those too. So I do about 4 or 5 drops each. You don't need that many because the doTERRA is so strong. But I'm going to put in the link below spearmint and grapefruit. It really helps uplifting me. It really helps motivate me. It's very refreshing. And so I'll put my spearmint and grapefruit link below. And then go ahead and come on to the Oilness by Jenny Facebook group. Check us out over there. I'll have that link below as well for more details. Always free and always educational. Have an awesome day, guys. Enjoy your miracle morning. Set it up just how you like. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.